So what have you been seeing out there? All kinds of stuff? That was weird. What I was just looking at is some kind of druid with Aviana and the Sea Witch and some weird cards.
Yeah, he played the Raptor, the Death Rattle Raptor,
Mm.
but it was kind of weird. He stuff that I hadn't seen before.
It didn't work out for him, it seems.
Yeah, it kind of got scary when I saw the Aviana come out and then a Doctor Boom.
Oh man. So here, okay. So you have a hunter here. You said that you hate. The way to be able to win against hunter
Mm,
is like the sea giant. If you can get it onto the board, generally they can't deal with it.
right,
And then we need Defender of Argus here too. The Imp Gang boss is okay, but it can backfire because of Unleash the Hounds.
right.
But you can't really play around Unleash the Hounds because.
I've played three hunters since we've been waiting
Uh-huh.
here, and I've only seen one unleash.
Yeah.
I
Oh, so
haven't
maybe toss away the PO and uh,
the imp, or you want me to keep the giant or get rid of it,
I would,
or keep the hand and
yeah,
just,
except the PO, I guess. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Or Nemesis implosion.
Yeah. Which will get twos and then fill up the board. All right, so he starts with the Leopardum, so it's a faster like face type. So you have an option here of what would
Coin the
you,
creeper.
what do you think? You like to do that, or would you just play the abusive? I mean, I should
I
let you tell me what you think before I go into it.
I'd like to coin the creeper just so I could handle this leopard gnome
Yeah,
next.
and let's say he plays some other thing with the abusive, you should be able to.
And if he puts out a bigger minion, I could use abusive to clean it up.
Yeah, yeah. The worst thing that can happen here is he plays owl, but hopefully not, because then you don't have a good play. Yeah, he's just gonna play abusive and go face. I'm assuming that's exactly what he does. Um, well,
So clean it up. Should I tap or should I just because he is aggro, right?
yeah, tapping is very dangerous proposition here. You can abusive to see if he decides to unleash the hounds right away. I guess it's yeah. If you don't, yeah, I think this is fine. If you don't, it's gonna be you keep falling behind. So there's the unleash right off the top. If he goes face though, we can play the giant, which is good. That's this is how this works, right? So now you can just drop the giant and clean off the two
Two.
one with the 1/1. Actually, I would
Keep the 2-1.
no, I think you have to clean it all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, only thing is leaving him on that one minion, he could use his little target and
well,
use
you can't do anything about it. He does have the hunter's mark. Yeah, so
it's on point.
yeah, it's just one of those things where he matches 1/1 to everything, and there's not a whole lot that you can do. Now this scientist is gonna pull out an explosive trap because this is a straight off like just face deck.
Right.
Uh, so what do you like here?
Um, well, for sure I'd go egg and probably force the trap with the juggler or just egg and tap
I I,
or just egg.
I kind of like the in gang boss here.
Okay.
It can deal with the scientist. It can leave something behind for you to proc the trap. If we suspect it to be explosive, you can drop the egg next turn and get the 4/4 right away. But
Okay, I see. Okay.
if he doesn't trade, which he won't, but um,
Well, we still got our taunts in our deck, so
yeah. So
hopefully those can come out soon.
yeah, the best of cases you can do to turn 6 jugular implosion, and hopefully that gets us back. But he's going upstairs here, it's all the way face. Well, that's something.
Mm, So we could juggler. Well,
How would you order this here? Or what are you thinking, right?
we'll probably juggler Nerubian. Hope I can clear that 2-1 with a juggle and then drop Voidwalker.
So what I do to make sure you had a better chance, you first trade the boss into the scientist, then you drop the juggler and the rest of the stuff. Is Neruvian and Voidwalker. Okay. Because all your stuff is gonna die,
Right.
regardless. I mean, there's just no two ways about it.
Unless we get the taunt minion, then we'll be okay.
Right. I mean, if we get a Defender of the Argus, we could get through this. But hopefully, this spits out the bow. And but like I said, this is the worst matchup. He has a, what is it called? Quick shot. That's why he's doing that. Yeah, I mean, we have done 2 damage to him, and we're down to 6. What happens now is when you proc this trap. So I would leap in here because let's say it's bear for some reason, which is not gonna be, but you want to lead with the imp gang boss so that you can clean up the bear with juggler. But we feel like this is explosive, right? So
Yeah.
we go down to 4, and you can't tap because you die immediately. So all you can do is swing in and
Swing in.
with the 2-2 first, just in case it's bear. Yeah, this is explosive. This is straight off face. Um, I mean, you can enclosure your own thing, but just for funsies. You're 4-4, but that's just fun. You can
Yeah.
juggle implosion your 4-4 if you
There's
want,
nothing we can do.
but it doesn't
Well,
matter.
yeah.
Yeah, the other quick shot. This is the worst. I'd say one of the worst matchups because you have a hero opposing hero powers, and um,
There's a lot of pressure just with the tiny minions and
yeah, and our win condition he was able to deal with pretty easily.
then we couldn't tap for answers either. So
Yeah. So the fact that we kept the giant, it worked out because it fell right into it, but he had the hunter's mark. So if he didn't, then we could have swung in with that a couple of times and maybe outrace him. But we needed the Argus to go with it as well. So
the times I've beat Hunter has been I've had the coin and I've had the uh, the shielded creature and the 3/2. So I coined the shielded and then dropped the 3/2 and it helps out. But
yeah, it's tough.
so I think I'll keep the abusive and the creeper. Probably get rid of the maybe even keep Bran.
I prefer like Egg and Void Walker and Flame Imp and stuff like that than Brand right now.
Okay.
So I
So
like the first idea of just keeping
the,
Abusive and Creeper. Yeah, Paddler's better, Juggler's better. He does nothing, you can even coin Juggler. Let's just see. They always have Secret Keeper though. Oh, no, nothing. Oh wow, you have like a million options here now.
yeah. Probably coin creeper so I could drop juggler next turn. if I need to be a little bit aggressive.
Yeah, I mean it's an argument, right? Some people like to drop the juggler because they feel like paladin doesn't have a way to deal with it. But I am a fan of the creeper in case
Y-
whatever he plays, you can decide then do I want to trade and the juggles or do I just do the egg or etc. So I like the creeper.
Yeah, I do too.
But there's arguments for the juggler. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
but if
bad because he there's no way for him to deal with it.
well, yeah,
There's no card that
there's nothing, no removal.
no nothing on two that does two immediately. Okay, that's fine. He plays juggler and
Drop juggler or use abusive.
I mean we can go for the well his next turn is it's a muster for battle. So um,
So juggler.
I would say
Yeah.
juggler. I mean you get two chances, two 50-50s. You should win one of the two. Yeah, you got it. So that's good. So now let's say he musters and clears off one of your 1/1s. You can do just Cog Hammer. Okay, that's good. He didn't get any value off of it, so we forced that out with no taunt, divine shields. That's a pain.
Mm, I think I'll drop egg, just so I could defender it next turn, or use the abusive if I need to. Or
So
should I peddler? So
the peddler dies straight off, right? Because
yeah,
just kind of dies, and the um, but it may give us something that we want to play with instead of the abusive. So that's what I'm considering. But you do have the Argus, so it's close.
I say we egg, just to put him on his toes a little more.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to play the abusive and just put some more pressure, or you don't want to do that damage now and save it for some other purpose?
Oh,
It's
we could put some pressure on him,
it's bad against consecration, but it's good.
but it forces it out. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's good against everything else. Um, so did you decide where you wanted to put the minions, or this is just by chance where you put the abusive in relation to the rest of the stuff?
well, I put it that way. Just if in some weird scenario he left that up, I could have used my Argus between those two.
All right.
Um,
You think this is what secret this may be?
it's probably the one that buffs the minions when they die.
Do you think it's Avenge?
Hmm.
So do you want to deal with Avenge now or not? If we feel that's the one, we don't know. But the way you would deal with it is you trade into one of these things and then you implosion the one that gets buffed. And even in the worst case, you can.
Could
Uh,
it be? Could it be the? I mean, what?
and that's probably better even if it's competitive spirit because you don't want to give him a bunch of tutus, right? I mean,
Right.
so I think trading is right. If it's get down, then well, okay. Nope. Yeah, you were right. Now you can do it with Argus or with the implosion. I kind of like the implosion, but hopefully we hit at 4. Okay, you trade the other one. So this will enable our Gormok unless he has consecration, which he
Which?
hasn't shown yet.
Right.
See, this is me giving you luck and rolling 4s and stuff like that. Sure, it
Yeah,
never happens when you play on your own.
not really.
It's just a fringe benefit, see? Alright.
So
Ooh,
yeah.
that's awesome. Oh, man.
Should I go four to the face now? And then
I mean, that brand with the 2 Discover cards looks so juicy. and
That's.
he doesn't even have a way to deal with it. Let's just think about it. Yeah, I think
I
that's what
think
we'll
that would
do.
be the best.
Yeah,
It still keeps minions on board, and we still have a bunch of ones in our deck just to activate Impaler next turn.
yeah. No, that's definitely
Okay.
it's just too good to pass up.
Right.
This peddler thing is awesome. Okay.
Flame Imp.
Yeah, flame imping's good here. We're not in any danger yet. Oh wow, I would keep each one of these, but I can't.
So overwhelming.
Probably overwhelming, yeah, for the egg, and I,
Clean it up.
I would clean the one and just go face with the other stuff. There's no need to. What we're hoping for here, if he mysterious, let's say, and he cleans off two things. Maybe he's forced to blessing to get rid of Bran. That would be fine. Nope, he's mysterious. Okay, that's okay. Um, he's going after Peddler. That's interesting.
Hmm.
It's more damage to him.
I think he's dead next turn.
So you can do 8 with the Gormok, and then you can do 6. That's 13. You're 1 off or something, I believe. Uh,
Well, he has get down, right? So
yeah,
yeah.
so we then do 8. 1 get down, and then you have the PO is 4, so that's 12. No, it's lethal. It's exact lethal.
So go face.
Yeah, yeah, we got lethal. Right. Oh no, because this dies.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh
But
no,
still,
you can still drop the one of these minions. Yeah, you're fine. Drop the Void Walker and then Warmock face and then PO for the win. Is that right? 8, 10.
well,
Yeah, it is. It is right. It's
so
exactly lethal.
here,
Yeah, Impaler face. PO the egg if you want. Doesn't matter. And then go face with everything.
dang, exact lethal.
Yeah, I miscounted for a second, but got it.
Yeah, it's hard. So I forget sometimes that Bran.
The double, yeah. I
It's cool.
remind. So that's the thing there of always be counting, because this particular build can do this bursty stuff. I
Yeah,
I
last turn I had a warrior. Last a few games ago, I had a warrior who used Reno. Yeah, I had him like to 12, and he Reno. Then I got him to 24, and next turn I was able to do 24 damage with Enhanto.
yes, I've done that before. So what would you say? Like, I mean, you've only been playing a few months. It's not like a crazy amount of time, but when you got into rank 8, is it because you don't spend enough time, or you hit some kind of roadblock? And
It's more of a mental
okay,
roadblock. I get anxious or nervous when I'm playing against opponents.
okay.
Uh, Usually I'll squelch them and just pretend they're bots or something.
Why is? What do you think? Why do you think that is? Just curious. As to just
Uh,
ladder anxiety stuff.
Ladder anxiety, just the regular adrenaline because you're playing against another human being and you're trying to outsmart them
Mm-hmm.
before they outsmart you, and you get angry, things like that.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's pretend this is Tempo Mage or Hope for, and is this the same guy?
No.
That name seems the same. Okay. No, we dropped the flame imp here, obviously, but um, Tempo Mage is okay. Freeze Mage, with this deck, you can pull it out, but
I want to concede every time I see some kind of freeze mage.
I've been able to pull those out. So anyway, talking about the ladder anxiety, I mean, I understand, and we've all been through it. It even happens, but as you play more, yeah, this is Tempo Mage. Hopefully, it's not coin missiles. That's exactly what it is, isn't it? Oh, okay. Coin worm. That's not bad.
So I think we should clear this 3-2 and drop the egg, or
I
maybe creeper, so we can clean this up with abusive next turn.
Yeah, and I would clear up the 3-1 and then creeper.
So the one go to 1-3.
Yes, because you want to keep your flame imp and try to force him to ping
Oh, okay, right, okay,
rather than, and then like you said, you have the clean trade on the next turn with abusive, unless he plays like mirror images or something weird. But
right.
let's say he's forced to ping and that's all he does. That's fantastic, right? I mean, now we killed this and we have the board. So
Yeah.
if you had traded, then he could do something nasty. And
So
yeah, you can get with the egg in here too, which is great.
does it matter where I?
I would put it to the left of the egg. Yeah, but it doesn't. It gives you options here where you want to Argus.
Wait,
Let's pretend he does not ping and leaves these four things in place like a flame waker. That'd be the best thing to ever happen to us. If he just flame wakers, which I doubt, but you
I
never
think
know.
he'll just. Oh,
Oh, he
yep.
will. Okay, so you can
On
just
Waker on point.
blow it right up off of the board.
So Gormak,
Oh yeah, 100%.
no questions.
Yeah, that guy's gone.
Those things get scary sometimes.
Oh yeah, you couldn't leave it up. But now, what does he do? Fireball Gormok? Concede? I don't know. We'll see.
Right.
A scientist and a ping. Yeah, I mean, let him ping all he wants. That's fine by us. Oh wow.
Hmm. I like. I. Hmm. PO, clear the scientist, and then check for the secret with abusive.
So I wouldn't want to waste the 4 damage on
Oh,
a scientist.
so use the two.
Well, we're not gonna do everything that we have in the hand. So the first thing I would do is just tap to see what we get.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I forget to do.
Hmm. You even
That's
you can even silence it if you want, and I would pop the egg right away and just get it going. That's not bad. I would silence it and abusive and pop the egg and go face. And I mean, we're denying the secret. He doesn't draw that card, which is a ridiculous card. I'm glad he's going away finally, the mad scientist.
and then we have 16. No, we have more. We have.
Yeah, we have a million damage. Oh, he's
Yeah.
and he's just playing Conjurer here, which is great. Even if he gets the Flame Strike, that's like 2 turns out, and by then he'll probably be dead. Oh man.
So peddler.
Yeah, let's see if we get the other PO and just end this. And nope. Okay. Well,
Leper.
yeah, the leper gnome. All right, let's see here.
We can tap and see if we get something.
Yep, the other PO, for example. All right. Now we just send in the owl and one of these 1/1s. Drop the leper gnome and keep
Go face.
keep pushing. I guess the worst thing in the world. Oh, the leper gnome. Forgot to drop it.
Yeah, unless he got like the blizzard. Nope,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
didn't.
But you forgot to drop leper gnome there.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he's still dead next turn though.
Yeah, it looks like it. But
Yeah, I should have dropped that leper. Did
oh
I
man.
have room for it?
Yeah, yeah. When you traded, room became available.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. But this was a pretty clean win here. You, it's a good matchup normally, tempo mage, because even the wakers, let's say it starts shooting stuff all over the place, you normally have eggs and stuff that they don't even want to shoot. So because it gets worse for them, better for you.
Right.
Yes, I
Yeah,
would
but
say that you. It's almost like you don't for the ladder anxiety stuff. You don't want to focus too much on that. I know it's frustrating because when you start losing and you know it's been going well and all of a sudden it's not, and it's a human being and the competitive nature and all that stuff. But I tell people it's just like another ladder game. Whether you're ranked 16 or you're legend 20, I mean it's just another game. There's nothing different about it, you know?
I kind of like the whole hand just in case if it is um, tempo and if it is a freeze mage, we could still deal with.
The only thing I've questioned is the Gormok. I don't know.
We can get rid of it.
Yeah, I like peddlers and other stuff.
So you like the owl here or no?
Yeah, the owl is fine, but for the scientists or whatever. But it's questionable. I mean, you want something more proactive generally, but you have a 1 and a 2, and now you have a PO. This is not bad. Oh, okay. That's a lot of damage.
So Void Walker.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes I hesitate to use Leroy unless I have a clear what's it called shot at the combo.
Mm,
It really sucks when you need to use it to clean up something.
yeah.
So we're gonna go with Creeper here.
It all depends. I've been known to use it as a fireball on turn 5 if I'm getting close to killing the guy, and I don't care. Like, you know?
Right. To just put more pressure on.
Yeah. Alright, this is a freeze mage, so this is gonna be a pain. Um, the challenge here on freeze mage is that our board gets all filled up,
Yeah.
and then we gets frozen, and then we suffer. And we're not putting much pressure here just yet. Uh,
The boss.
yeah, and I put it. Let's see, probably in between these two things. The things that spawn to the right. You buff them, yeah, it's fine. And you do want to buff those two out of blizzard range, or yeah, we'll just see. Yeah, this is a freeze mage. Yeah,
Yeah, I hate that. Freeze is just horrible.
that's terrible. The way to win with them, you don't have a bad hand to actually accomplish it. It depends on the enhanso and some other.
The enhancer is the key.
Yes.
Um.
Alright, so we're going into the infamous Nova Doomsayer turn here. But I don't see why we wouldn't want to start putting pressure.
So do I juggler tap or do I juggler abusive?
Yeah, I like the abusive to start putting pressure. And you're gonna abusive the Imgang boss probably. Hopefully it'll kill it. Uh,
So do I go juggler too?
yeah, juggler and then the abusive the Imgang boss. Let's see if it kills it.
Go
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, just go face. So the only thing is when we Nova Doomsayers us here, we're gonna be left with 2/1/1s. On the next turn, there's the Doomsayer. But we have the owl, so there's that too. Let's not forget.
So owl, we can coin defender, put it in between the void walker and the imp gang boss, or to make it stronger, or
It may be better between the Juggler and the Void Walker to get him out of Blizzard range, which is what's coming next turn. But that fills up your board. Maybe we just tap first to try to draw into more explosive damage to try to end this game. Yeah, that's not it. So you just owl and that's it. So there were arguments when he blizzards here now. Yeah. Does a knife go off? I forget how this all works. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. It went face. Okay. Let's. Ooh. Let's count up here. You have 10, 12. Well, not yet.
What if I defender and then go two to the face? I mean, go four to the face.
And you coin out the giant.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we.
Def- def-
Yeah, defender and coin the giant. I mean, we're filling up the board, which is the danger thing, but we don't have the silencer anymore, so I'm okay with that. Put the giant out there and
Does it matter? Not really, huh?
either corner, to the left or to the right, because you're not gonna be arguing that.
Yeah.
Alright, so he even let's say he flame strikes here. We don't get the 1/1, but we have the giant. He needs another kind of freeze, and he doesn't seem to have it. So he
He,
needs to ice block now, which he
yeah,
does.
that's the block there.
Yeah.
We can pop it though.
Yeah. Let's see. You.
Tap.
Well, let's see how much do we have. 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18. If it's barrier, we couldn't pop it. So start off swinging with a 2/2. Let's say. It is barrier. Alright, so you do tap here for a PO.
Mm.
And nope. Alright, well, let's just go face with everything. Are we short? Let's make sure.
Yeah. We're one short.
We're one off. One knife. Short us.
It's okay.
It's alright, he's one away from his Alex Strasa. It doesn't seem to have his ice block, because he would have played it. And he didn't have a freeze effect, so but he may have gotten it from those... Hopefully he
could-
blizzards and leaves room for us to play something. Let's see. Because if he blizzards, he can't do anything else, and we can kill him.
He's thinking. Oh, there it is. There's the block, right?
And here comes the fireballs and stuff. Ice lances. And... Alright. How...
Se- 17.
We're going down to 16? Oh, more. Ouch. Alright, so we died to... We can't die next turn, but... This should be blocked, right? So start with one of the 2/2s. And another 2/2 first. 2/2? You leave him at 1? Yeah. And I would kill this thing. Alright, so let's see. He can't kill us because he would need 2 fireballs and a ping. If he blocks again, he needs to have the 2 fireballs. So over 2 turns he could do it. But I would kill this Doomsayer just because.
Shenanigans.
Yeah. Maybe there's an argument to like POing our own thing. And
Another block.
he would have to have the other block. If he Alex Straza, he dies. If he whatever he does, but block, he dies.
He's digging.
He's frost bolting his own thing for the other block. Fireballing. Okay.
Wow.
He played both. We could pop him, right? Definitely. So you start with the... Yeah, that's fine. And now he can't kill us unless he has Pyroblast. But no, we're going to pop him now. So, okay, you go all the 2/2s and then a 1/1. Yeah. To leave him at 1. I think we're going to win unless something strange happens. So you're not tapping. You're not doing anything else. Just relax. Well, hold on. Actually, PO something. Just to make room for one thing in case he freezes the board. So you can Leroy him.
The 1/1.
Yeah, that's fine. Because if he Alexstrasza's, he's dead. He can't do that. He can freeze the board, but then we have room to play Leroy and just kill him. So I don't see a way that he gets out of this.
No, it just we.
Yep, dead.
Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't have ever thought of doing the PO.
Oh yeah, if you play
I,
these enough, and
I would have been stressed out at this point, and I would have just conceded probably.
no, you just listen to the hearth coach telling you it's all good. You don't need to relax.
Well, now that was actually a good idea. I mean, I actually didn't see that until you mentioned it.
Yeah, no, you because we have gone through the blocks and all that stuff. He had nothing left. We're safe to open up a spot, even if he freezes. Actually, was there a Mim Gang boss? That
Y- yes, there was.
that's what we should have PO'd. So because it spawns a 1/1, you know.
Right.
So that well, no, because if he played Blizzard, he would kill other stuff. If he played Frost Nova, it does not do damage to it. And then yeah, or maybe he would have had to ping it and then spot that you could ping it and then Frost Nova, which is pretty advanced. But the next time we should have done on the boss for that reason. Anyway, we got him. So, what is this? A warrior. The egg is really good against it. That's all I would keep here.
You want to keep the PO?
No, we need the same stuff. Flame imp.
All the small stuff.
But this generally is slower. So, um,
Just
yeah, I would just pass.
yeah, because there's no.
The-
We'll just waste the abusive. He can coin out his weapon or whatever.
if his patron is it's pretty bad. He had the fiery wind axe, of course.
So Nerubian.
Yeah, you just play the egg. Warrior is tough, but this deck actually is not as bad against it.
Tap Voidwalker or double Voidwalker?
So he would bash one and swing into the other. That would be a play. Um, that would be fine, I guess. So I would play both of those. One next to the other, yeah. Just yeah. There's bash, like I said, and then the swing into the weapon.
Yeah, see that's an issue I have. I don't know where, like like you just mentioned, bash.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I wouldn't have came up with.
Yeah, but I mean the bash going into a 1/3. It's a 3 cost card, whatever. I mean it's sure it sucks that he cleared it, but it's better than going to boom or to an Arubian, you know. I think you have to tap here first, but probably we're gonna drop the egg. Yeah, drop the egg. This is perfectly fine because it's safe against Brawl. Although he can next turn like swing into one and then Brawl, but he's just gonna go face. Oh, he's gonna quit Death Spite. That's weird. I would have Anyway, he could do whatever he wants.
So let's see, what is this? Tap. I kind of want to. I don't know, but that's too far away, huh? For the defender turn, and that would waste our boom turn.
Yeah, I think you have to probably
Defender.
play defender, and it sucks. I mean, he can do a million things to us, but let's see. Say you juggler. And Bran, that kind of dies.
Bran will just get deleted.
Yeah. Let's go with the Argus. It's not the best, but
Something.
it's something. If he plays something, let's say turn 5, he plays the what is it called, Belcher, right? You can
Yeah.
go Bran and then double abusive the one of the eggs. See, this is gonna work out. So he played the Belcher, and he didn't swing. Okay, that's fine. You're gonna go. This is gonna expose us to brawl, but whatever.
So, Bran, a juggler Bran? No, that's too much.
That's too much. You probably let's just tap first because we can afford it, just to see. That's fine. So we're gonna Bran.
Does it matter placement?
Go to the left. And
This one?
abuse it. One of those two. Probably the yeah, the one next to Bran is cool. Pop that one, and 2-3 into the slime, and then face. So this gives him a brawl, right? So he can swing in and then brawl. But then we have a pretty decent follow up.
Yeah, we have boom.
Yeah. If he doesn't, he's gonna be in a world of hurt because that's a lot of stuff.
Oh, definitely.
And a Bran, which can do nasty stuff.
Oh, really?
He's still not swinging? Because this makes no sense. I guess at this point he doesn't want to swing anymore, right?
I
That makes
guess.
it worse for him. Hmm. No, he is going to swing. I don't get it. Alright. If we had Enhancer Meccano, it would have been beautiful. So now it's one where we do not want to play the. What is it called?
Boom.
Boom. No. There's no need. So how do we do it?
Well, we would have to. We can juggler and drop one of the two, the haunted creeper and gang boss, and hope it hits the shield maiden.
Right, so those are two shots, so I would for sure um, send the both of the two attack creatures into that maiden,
Okay.
and then now you go juggler and
Does it matter?
go to the right with the creeper, and then hopefully this hits. Nope, and then the boss goes in between the creeper and the Nerubians. Do it quick, and then go. If it doesn't kill it, yeah, go face, 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 face. Okay, I suppose he brawls now.
Oh, he has to. I mean, unless he's
Maybe he
got.
doesn't have it.
Well, he's probably gonna drop his what's it called?
I wonder if we put in too much. I mean, we could have held back on the juggler and just used. But no, this is fine. We need to do damage. We haven't been doing a lot of damage to him.
He's probably got patrons in hand. That's why he swung last turn.
Well, he's been holding on. I don't know. This doesn't look like patron, but
Oh, wait, well, yeah, he did drop a shield maiden.
the
So
shield maiden is okay. So he's swinging in the juggler. He's gonna do some execute, I guess.
I don't understand that one.
It's another maiden and a shield block. This guy's leaving Bran up. This is insane. Okay.
Mm, well, we can clear it with a 4-3 and a 1. Or, and then we could do a double boom, a boom with Bran.
Possibly, but I don't know about that. I don't think we want to play Boom just yet. We want to play him after he clears all this somehow.
Tap into Enhanso.
Yeah, let's tap into some magic here. Let's go.
uh, Abusive.
Well, you can use it on the 1/1 to clear the maiden, sort of for free, and then I would even. Maybe that's enough, or do you think we should drop the boss too?
I think we have enough on board,
Yeah.
just so we can have a follow up.
I mean, we have plenty of follow up though, right?
Yeah,
Boom and implosion, but he's now we have to be careful around the 12 health mark because of revenge, and we have all these 3 health creatures that could die. There's the brawl. He got it off the top. So hopefully the 4-3 survives and the
come
one
on, Bran. Oh,
no
two.
abusive and then 2-1-1s. That's fine. Oh, he's doing nothing.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I think we don't wait anymore. First, the juggler. I would drop the juggler and get those 3 knives in. Why not?
Do we have enough of them, right?
Yeah, full board. Did you get to 12? We did. That doesn't matter now. I mean, the revenge is so
What does
the
revenge do?
so it's like a whirlwind, but if he's at 12 or less, it does 3 damage instead of
Hmm.
1. There's another Belcher. Hopefully that's all he does. This guy is nuts. He's going face.
He has nothing.
Well, he has Grommash.
Oh, is that what it is?
He's trying to kill us, but I think we can kill him. So what we're gonna do is,
Start with a bomb.
no, I would start with the abusive and the 2-1-1s, and then the bomb. Oh, the 2-1-1s.
Oh, sorry.
Right. All right, now you're going to implosion that and kill him. It doesn't matter. You were gonna kill him anyway. But yeah, he's dead.
I wish all warriors were that easy.
Well, he didn't have the brawl, so and he did some weird stuff with the swings. Like he should have killed the juggler there. I don't know what he was doing.
And he left Bran up a lot. We did get a lot of value.
Yeah, there was some strange choices he made there. And you know, as the season winds down, things get a
Like,
little easier.
you'd be surprised the last 2 3 days, all the tryhards come out again.
Well, not at rank 10 and stuff, but well, possibly. Um, it does get kind of progressively easier as you go along.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Just keep one of the abusives.
Yeah, 2 is too much, and because we have the creeper, we're probably not gonna drop it on 1. I have done that before, probably against things like Agro Shaman and Hunter. That's the only time I do that kind of stuff, where you drop something on 1. But
Okay.
another Warlock, it may be okay to not. I don't know. Let's see what the rest of our hand looks like.
So so keep one.
Yeah, just keep 1.
Okay.
That's
That's
good.
pretty good. Leroy. So just skip.
I think so. There's no need to do anything here. Oh, that's fine. Just drop the spiders.
For sure.
How many wins with Warlock do you have?
Uh, less than 120.
Okay.
Just because I'm so new to the game, I haven't really. Hmm. So juggler trade in.
Well, the juggler just kind of dies, right? But
Juggler abusive into. Is that too much?
it may be.
or Iron Beacon.
Yeah, Iron Beak the 1-3 and kill the juggler. Maybe that's the way to go.
Mm,
Because I know we don't get the little shots with the. But we wouldn't get him anyway. But then if you just juggler and then trade this in, your juggler is kind of exposed. What
mm.
else will be silencing here? I'm not sure. Eggs and stuff? Hmm.
Yeah.
I like getting rid of this juggler. Right. To be
So
honest.
so Iron Beak.
Hmm. It's not the best, but
Yeah, but with all the little minions,
yeah.
he's able to drop it. Is
Yeah, he's gonna have trouble with all this junk unless he has a bunch of one drops to put in here. Um, yeah, so he's forced to trade, so that's fine. Yeah, this is no mortal coil, please. Get like flame imp and some garbage. Not flame imp. Flame imp is good.
let's see.
Hmm, that's a good draw.
So we could Defender the Owl and one of the 1/1s.
Yes, and then how would you go about this particular sequence here?
Trade in the Owl into the Voidwalker,
Yes.
and then clear the rest of his board.
Well, you could just clear
The 1/1.
and go face with the other. It's a little greedier, but
I think that would work.
I use a 2-2 on the 1-1 and then just go face. You see there? You
Yeah,
keep
yeah. You keep more presence.
you value trade. You lose 1 damage to face, but you keep all this junk that
He
either
has.
one will die regardless. So we could have gone for the full clear, but
Well, that's good.
oh, he had the coin, so I guess he can Argus here, and that's a little bit of a punish. I didn't think through that all the way, so that was my bad.
That's okay.
That he has the Argus. Let's see.
We can Juggler Flame Imp. Hope we can get the clear on.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do Juggler in Gang Boss, no matter what. And the one we wanted to hit either the 2-2 or the 3-1, not the 2-3 or the face. So we have a 50-50 of getting a favorable outcome.
All right. So should I? Does it matter where I put the gang boss?
Put him all the way to the right. Like next there. Let's see what we got.
Oh.
Oh my god, the face.
So use the 1/1 to clear the shield.
Nah, I use the 1-1 and the 3-1, and then 2-3 and 3-1 unfortunately have to go into the 2-2 because we missed the 50-50. So my bad there on not thinking. I thought he had. I forgot about the coin because that was the punish. The leaving the thing up.
Right.
I thought he didn't have it. If
Well,
he argues is one thing, I'm not that concerned. But he was able to argus too, so that punished us. But looks like a weak turn here for him, so that's good. Oh, good.
so abusive. Do we tap first?
Yeah, so always tap first when you have extra mana that you're not gonna. Ooh.
I think we just have to abusive.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna go for dreams because it's not gonna work. Yeah, that's funny.
And then use the imp gang to clear that one.
Yeah.
Drop that flame. Imp the
Oh yeah, absolutely, and make him to the
far left.
or to the far right, either way. That's good. We still have the board. We have an implosion in case he plays something nasty, even with the little misplay on the Argus. We're still in good shape here. See, this is the version that runs the what's it called? Well, this is good. These Arguses are coming out now, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. Okay.
Hmm. So we want the tap first, I'm assuming.
Unless we feel like we want to drop the creeper with the implosion, right?
Okay. So trade in the 2-1 into the 2-2, the 3-2.
Yes. Then the 1-1 into
The
there.
and then my boss into the shielded.
Yep. And then do we go for dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to.
We have to go for dreams here.
I think so. Come on.
Oh,
Yes.
do we drop the creeper?
Do we even need to?
No.
I guess so. Yeah, but we could have tapped, but it's fine. This, unless he's one of those that runs, what is it, Hellfires and stuff, he's in deep trouble here. This is how you lose. There's just no coming back. But maybe a sea giant or something like that could potentially. So he's implosioning our boss. Doesn't get any value for us. It was a 3. He's abusing something. And there's our Argus, so payback.
So clean this whole board up.
Well,
Tap first.
yeah, before we do anything, we're gonna tap. We should have counted. I know it's not enough just yet. Oh man. So how do we clean this garbage up? 1-1-1 is gonna go into the abusive no matter what. So let's go ahead and do that. Probably the creeper takes down another one. I would Argus and use those for trades and keep as much as you can on the board.
Okay. So use them to clear.
Oh yeah, just keep all this stuff. It's weaker against Sea Giant, but whatever.
The taunt or no?
Yes. How much is there? 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Whatever he plays, we trade into it and kill him. Let's see.
It's 5. Yeah, we have. Oh, wait.
Yeah, he ran out of Arguses a while ago. So
But we still have our. We have our. Oh, we should have enough damage, right?
is it Mortal Coil? Dark,
PO.
Dark
Not
Bomb?
PO. No, the one that shoots out the minions.
Oh, Implosion. Well, it should be dead here, even with the 4. Let's see. 5, 7, 8. Yeah, 16. So just
Go face.
Leroy and face. Icy veins, man. No, no anxiety, just pure.
Let's just get it over with. Huh?
No need to get anxious here. So I guess a few things there were some of the you're like, and I see this a lot, and I remember this. You think through the play and want to execute it right away, but with Warlock, if you have excess mana that you know you're not gonna use, you always, unless you're trying to save your life for some reason,
Hmm.
you're always gonna draw that card because a million times, like you have a play in mind, and then you tap, and it's something like 10 times better, right? Like than what you thought, and it changes everything. So that's one thing I noticed there. And the other thing was on some of the trades versus Zoo, you want to keep as much crap on the board as you can, right? So that
Right.
you, because they don't have a way to deal with a lot of things. So there was tempting there, and a lot of times to just trade 1 for 1 and keep your stuff, say, at 2 health or at a little bit more health, or
Hmm.
maybe miss some damage to face. That's okay because they don't have AoE for the most part. So you're comfortable with having a bunch of things at 1 health. It's fine. It's the same as 2 health or 3 health because all they have is that implosion, right?
Right.
So that would be 2 things that I noticed there. But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those are the main things is my value trades and the tapping is really killing my game sometimes.
I mean, so I remember when I was doing playing Zoo a long time ago, and you would do all that trading, and then you tap, and say out comes Argus, and you're like, oh man, if I had that, it would have been amazing. Well, whoops, you could have had it if you tapped first.
Right.
So I would say that we can do one more if you want. I know we're at the hour, but if you want to do one more or you feel good, um, it's up to
Yep.
you.
Well, let's do the last one, and if that's okay with you, and we'll
Yeah,
call it a day.
yeah. We messed up there, and it still worked out. And then Phase Hunter is just Phase Hunter. That's a like a 70-30 type of matchup.
Right.
The only way to pull it out is with the Argus and Giant. If you can put it on the Giant, it's even better. But then they have Hunter's Mark now too, so
Yeah, there's a very thin line with warrior. I mean, hunter. Just because you're forced to fill your board, and they have answers all the time.
oh man, that's a beauty.
I was gonna say this hand is actually really really good.
That's the kind of stuff we want to see. This is what I bring to the table, It helps you draw all this stuff. Oh, boo.
So,
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
so flame imp.
I'm thinking. Um, what does he have? Missiles, Frostbolt, Arcane Blast. Those three things are punishing. But if you don't do it now, when are you gonna drop this? So you do egg, that doesn't even deal with uh, the worm. So yes, let's drop Flame Imp. Just kind of thinking through everything.
Right.
So any spell here is a nightmare. Maybe he has nothing.
And he's gonna do the portal. I don't think he would waste his.
Well, maybe he didn't think we had this.
Right.
He would have to ping and trade, and that would be awful for him. But maybe he just scientists, and that's fine by me too.
Hmm.
Well, he's thinking. Again, this is generally a okay matchup because mirror images. Okay, that's interesting. He's just gonna go face. All right. Whatever, man. Um,
I think coin imp, gang boss.
yeah, kind of like the boss because you're not gonna be able probably to get your egg pop with this stupid thing on the way. These
Right.
mirror images.
All right.
And then if he starts shooting missiles or whatever, if they hit the boss, it's really bad for him. It makes everything worse. And we have the direwolf and the abusive to follow up here. If not the egg. There's some kind of tournament going on. People are sounding excited over there.
Well, people start playing Counter Strike or something around here, and starts getting crazy. They start yelling, and it's actually a pretty cool place. So come waste your time.
It's just a gaming, or do they do other?
It's just gaming. It's just full of computers. A big. It's like a.
Oh wow! You decided to train now and do nothing. This is great. I love it.
So drop our egg just because he doesn't really have anything to.
Yeah. What's his next turn like? Water elemental. We
Right.
can wolf an abusive to deal with that and get our egg going and all kinds of good stuff. Or it could be a shredder, which we also can deal with.
So we like the egg.
Yeah. So you do. Let's say he plays shredder. You go alpha, abusive on the egg, pop it, then whatever comes out. Generally, you could clear with the boss. And if it's water elemental, we have enough damage. So and hopefully he has nothing, right? Like just like Doctor Boom and Antonidas and Pyroblast in his hand. Let's say you have Flame Waker with a cheap spell. Don't even want to do that, right? Because results can be terrible for
Right.
him. Like we get imps, we get an Arubian, all kinds of nasty. He's just passing.
Wow. What does he have? Something's very heavy in his hand. Uh, I guess we go juggler, dire wolf.
He must
Just
have Frostbolt for sure. We could almost enhance, but I don't want to do that because actually it's good for him.
our hand is too weak for that. Yeah, still.
Could we tap? No, we're at 23. Let's put the pressure on. Juggler will go to the left of the. Yeah, and then the dire wolf in between the egg and the other guy. The Gang boss, yeah. So we get a 5 damage here, that's pretty good. If he wants to frostbolt the juggler, now he has two things he wants to frostbolt, right? The wolf and the juggler. So if he does nothing again, weirdly, we're gonna drop Lotheb and smack him as hard as possible.
Wow.
That's fine.
So Lotheb.
I think we still Lotheb. I mean, unless you see something else you like.
Um, Not really. So do we go face?
Well, let's see what happens. Oh man. Um, do we want to deal with this ridiculous thing? I would think so, right? I mean, we don't want to leave it up.
So do we use our? I think we'd use our juggler, right?
Yeah, I would use.
Or use the imp gang.
Yeah, if the gang, maybe the knife hits. If not, then we can pop our Nerubian. I know it kind of feels bad, but
Huh?
yeah. All right, just go face with the rest.
Doesn't feel too bad at all.
Nah, it worked out. Alright, next turn we're going to enhance so and probably.
Paddler.
Well, let's see. Maybe we don't enhance so. Could we kill him? Let's see. That's 6, 9, 10. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, that's 12.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. 12,
Yeah,
15,
he's
16, and yeah. Done. What did he have in his hand?
something very heavy.
He couldn't play anything. Jeez. That's a beatdown, man.
Man. He probably had some kind of combo in his
I
hand.
think he had a bunch of fireballs
A bunch of 1-1s and was waiting for Antonitis.
or the flame weight. Who knows? I can't.
He I mean, he played that very slow for the deck he was playing.
Yeah, it's a handful of stuff, and well,
Well, that's what I have no words for that game. He gave it to us. He saw it was us and just said, "Here, you can have it."
this guy means business. So, what did you get? You're at 9.
Rank 9, yeah. We went from 11 to 9.
So
3 stars.
little win streak going too, right?
Yeah, we're hot. I know.
Okay.
Yes, no, thank you very much, sir.
So, do you have any questions? Anything else? I mean, the whole anxiety thing. I think we've talked about it before in the show. I don't know if you remember the episode with Jab, because he tends to be the most like unemotional. I get pretty emotional, even though I've played this a long time and I can do the things, but sometimes it's pretty annoying. But um, I don't know if breaks work for you, but it can't be. You have to be able to just kind of go for it. There's no.
Yeah, for me, it's not recognizing upcoming plays that the opponent may do.
So, are you familiar with most of the decks, or you think you need to kind
I
of
just,
study what the meta looks like?
well, that's one thing. I think I just got to get more time in,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm recognizing things that the opponent would do a little bit better, but there's some things that I don't think about. Like when you called out to drop one of the creatures, but he abusive, and then he dropped another creature, and then dropped the taunt creature.
Yeah,
So then he had
yeah.
a shielded taunt.
Argent Squire with the Argus. Yes.
Right. Yeah. So that something like that, I wouldn't know. Like those plays like that, I wouldn't have seen.
Yeah.
It's just something I guess would come with experience.
Yeah. And then, well, you've heard Dan call me a psychic. It's not. It's that you know based on the how many cards he's drawn, what kind of deck it is, the typical plays that happen at different mana spots, and that helps you attempt to play around it. But some people are like, well, if I drop the, let's say when we had the two Void Walkers, and I said he's gonna weapon one and bash the other.
Yep.
You're like, well, I'd rather not do that. Well, like, if you get a bash out on that, that's fine. Eventually, he's gonna deal with it because this is a warrior. They deal with everything. But
Oh yeah, definitely.
spending 3 mana on a one drop sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed with the warrior. You kind of want to make them use their spells unfavorably.
Yeah, like execute the juggler, cool. Then I have Doctor Boom or whatever, or some other big thing that you won't be able to execute. You know, so but sometimes when they play early, this again comes with experience. When they throw out an execute early, generally means they have the other on something that doesn't make a lot of sense. You're like,
Hmm.
wait a second, that means they have the other one probably. So you keep that in mind and try to play around it. But yeah, all that comes with experience, just playing over and over and learning all the decks. But at this point, it's so mature because we've been on this meta for so long that I pretty much know a lot of the cards and the decks that are coming. So,
Right.
and then you
Yeah.
see what people do to you by playing a deck over and over again. And hopefully that's the learning too, where you, oh, I see what he did there, so you take note for the next time and see if there's a way around it. But with decks like Zoo, there's not much. I mean, a lot of times you just have to maintain the creatures on the board and keep going because that's the life of it. It's life tap and drop things.
Right.
You try to play around everything, you'd die with your hand full, and that doesn't matter, right?
Yeah. But I mean, that yeah, those are little things I guess just come with experience.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay. Well, any questions or anything before we sort of close out the session?
no, man. Greatly appreciate your help. I learned a lot just by you explaining to me a few things, and I see my mistakes a little better.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll post this out on YouTube, and then I'll give you the link so you can review it, and then you'll be able to spot where how we missed when he was going to do the Argus thing and some of that stuff. So
All right.
another thing that I heard, and this was fire, that sounded pretty interesting to me, is that we can try maybe later. He
Mm.
called it called it an open hand, like playing say you against me, all right,
Right.
but open hand meaning I'm gonna be on Skype and you can see my cards, you see what I have,
Hmm.
and you're playing against me, but you see my hand, so you can really, without having to guess, you know what I have, so you try to make the plays that play around things. He was saying that that's a way to get better at uh, playing around stuff, if that makes sense. So we could try something like that beyond just coaching your own ladder, maybe playing against each other or doing that open hand thing. So anyway, just some other ideas that we can
Yeah,
do.
that sounds like a cool idea because I do that when I'm watching streams. Like
Hmm.
when you're playing, I just watch. Like I'll see what card came out, and then I just like, oh, you know what? That would have been a better situation if you would have played that. Or also when they have tournaments and you could see both cards.
Right, right, yeah. So that's what he's saying, but we're playing against each other and you're gonna see everything. And I never thought about that, but he said it was a good idea. So we
Yeah,
should.
because you could see what cards. come out on what turns a little more often, and
Hmm.
yeah, I see. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
All right.
Well, very good. Again, thank you for the support and keep listening. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, and
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I wish I had more people around me that played this game, but yeah, I have one friend, real life friend that I actually play, but sometimes he works late and we don't get to actually strategize or play as much as we'd like.
is he a listener? Do you know?
Uh, no, not no, he's not. He
Oh,
doesn't. He doesn't listen to podcasts, but I probably get him into it.
it's all good.
uh,
All right.
all right, thank you, Fred.
Yeah.